What is up, everybody? Timon here, and I am back with an all new video. And as you can see on the screen, it's a Draw My Life. So, let's get started. So, actually, I can't even draw it. So, I can't really draw.
It's a write your life.
Actually, to talk my life. Alright? So, when I was born, I already told you guys about the stuff when I was a baby. I had the allergic reaction to milk, and I had to go to the hospital. I had to get tubes injected into me. And then after that, I had the hernia. And majority of my life, I've actually been asleep, like, until I was like 2. I actually remember myself actually walking around and stuff. But other than that, everything else was pitch black. So when after my second birthday and I turned 3, I actually started going to daycare, and I don't remember the exact teacher I had, but I remember where I went to daycare. That actually go to the doctor that's next to that building, and I remember the teacher giving me like this toy truck. I'm pretty sure I broke it in like 5 days though. You know, 3-year-olds are destructive. And that was 10 years ago from now. So then later on, when I turned, oh my god, why is the screen black? Then later on, when I turned 4, I actually was going to school in pre-K 1, and actually it's pre-K 2. That was my first time ever getting suspended, because this girl in my class, she cut my paper when I tried to cut her paper, because we had scissors and we was cutting papers, and we supposed to be cutting stuff and gluing it to our paper. She cut my paper. I tried to cut her paper. She put her hand in the way, and I accidentally snipped her fingerprints of her pointer. And I got suspended for 5 days. Actually, it was only 3. 3 days, and that was the first time I ever got in trouble. And then, after that, I went to pre-K. When I turned 4, I went to pre-K 4. It wasn't really much in that grade. And then when I moved to kindergarten. I was about to say pre-K 5. Kindergarten. It was this teacher. Her name was Miss Kinsley. I stayed back in her class. Only because of the fact that I snitched on her. She hit me, and then I told my teacher, and then my mom.
I want to say you talk to your teacher.
Yeah, I told the teacher she hit me. I told my mom that the teacher hit me. My mom came up to the school, and then the teacher, she gave me an F and made me stay back. And then after that, I had to go through kindergarten again. I passed, and then I went on to first grade. And in first grade, I actually had a lot of fun. Oh yeah, also in kindergarten, I had this friend named Kajan and David. David had a girlfriend, I forgot her name.
What about your mom?
To this day. Mom was in first grade when I was in kindergarten. So me, David, and Kajan, and David's girlfriend, we always used to, like, at recess, we'd go play and act like, I would act like I was Wolverine. I had a really big imagination when I was younger. I'd act like I was Wolverine, David would act like he was Knuckles, and Kajan would act like he was Sonic. David had dreads and he was light skinned. No, That was Kajan. Kajan had dreads and was light skinned. And David was kind of my complexion. And he had like a clean cut a little bit. And his girlfriend had like some ponytail. She's like mixed between white and then like black. So she's like light skinish. So then later on when I got kindergarten, I actually met my first crush. I don't know why, but like back then, like it was this girl. Her name was Jamie's, and
Jamie's.
And we was talking in class about dating and stuff. We never actually did, because at the end of the like mid school year, she left the school, and so I actually moved on from that. And then when I went to second grade, I had a lot of new friends. One's name was Tyler. I actually was friends with him in kindergarten. Delonte, Malachi, Jaden, is a guy. His name's Jaden. Jad, apostrophe, N.
He's inside the
And so, it was this boy who always used to like come and try to play with me, Tyler and Malachi, and like we'd run from him because we didn't want to play with him, and like we'd play like tag and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all remember when tag was like a thing? Like
Still is the thing.
Like you just run up to your friend and go like, "What's the tag?" And my voice was actually a lot squeakier than this. I actually watched some videos of when my voice was that squeaky. I actually remember my voice being like this deep my whole life. I don't know how. But when I was in second grade, I had my first girlfriend, and we broke up later on that year.
I like her name.
Her name was Brittany. She skipped a grade and then left the school. And then I went to third grade. I remember this teacher to this day, Mr. Dickens. Oh yeah, also in second grade, I got suspended again. It's this boy, his name was Brandon, he's fighting this girl, messing with this girl named Zoe, and she roundhouse kicked his head, and then he started crying. And then I laughed at him and told him that's what you get, because she was telling him to leave her alone. And so he kept messing with her, she kicked him in the head. I laughed at him, then he pushed me and ran. And to me at the time, that was a sign of disrespect. Don't hit and run.
You still think that's a sign of disrespect?
Yeah, I still do. You don't hit me and run. So I chased him around the playground. We had one full lap around the playground until I grabbed him, threw him on the ground, and then beat him up. And then his fake sister came over there and started hitting me and scratching me in my face. And so I punched her in the face. And then I was the only one who got suspended.
Left the dude with a broken nose.
I broke the dude's nose, and I left a really big red mark on the girl's face the size of my hand.
Back then his hand was...
And she was light skinned, so like it was red. But she cut my whole face up. Like, it was just all blood. And like all I had was some soap and a paper towel. She had an ice pack. My face hurt too.
Oh, man.
I'm still mad about that. And so when I got to third grade...
Well, granted, he had water. That was it.
What you gonna do with a broken nose?
I like something.
Also, I didn't know he had a broken nose till after I came back from my 5-day suspension. By myself, all alone.
I still had to go to school. I'm mad.
Like, I was the only one who got suspended, which pissed me off, because I know I was the aggressor, but I wasn't the one who swung first. On
no
either.
one swung.
On either. They swung at me first.
You swung first.
No, I'm talking about like physically, like put their hands on me.
Oh.
I wasn't the one who put my hands on anyone first. They touched me first. The
Girls
girl pushed me like 4 times before I punched her in the face. The boy, he pushed me one good time and ran. But now in the 3rd grade, my teacher, Mr. Dickens, I hate that guy. I had him for 2 years straight until I was in 4th grade. He got on my nerves every year. And he was my homeroom teacher. So, his breath stank too. And all he did was nag me even when I wasn't doing nothing wrong. And that year I also had therapy. So, like, I was able to, like, calm down and stop being angry all the time.
The thing like that I didn't like about him was that if you had to solve a math problem, if you want to go to the bathroom.
And, like, his class just, like, was so bad. And then when I went to 4th grade, my mom called my dad, texted my dad and told him that Mr. Dickens was my teacher again. Me and my dad went in the kitchen and got some cookies. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what happened after that.
What happened?
We literally was like, no. Because my dad didn't like him either. So,
I was the only person who liked him.
my mom was the only one who, like, liked him. Like, it's weird. My mom likes male teachers because of how strict they are, but my dad likes the female teachers. So, in 4th grade, Mr. Dickens was a little better, but he still got on my nerves, and so I just, like, rushed through that year. Like, my friend Delonte, he left that year, and, like, see him again. And then me and Tyler was still there. Malachi, he left in 2nd grade. I actually still saw him because his cousin went to the school still, and he had to pick her up. So, in 5th grade, I had this teacher named Dr. Taylor. I hate her more than I hate Mr. Dickens.
We won't miss out.
Her name was Dr. Taylor. I cursed her out one good time. Because, like, late in the middle of the school year, she gonna blame me for something I didn't do. She blamed me for climbing on the table. I wasn't on the table, one.
You on the chair.
No, I wasn't. Somebody else was on the table. Somebody threw an orange at my head, and I had to choke out. So I choked the child out on the table, because he was on the table. He tried to run. So I choked him on the table. Then she came in there yelling at me. So I called her stupid, because she kept blaming me for it. Even when I was telling her I was not on the table. So I called her stupid. And how you arguing with a child, and you supposed to be a doctor. You look real childish arguing with a child. And then I got suspended because the dean heard me. Call her stupid. Yeah. And so, I got in trouble for that. And then, I never talked to her again. Also, that was the year I had my best teacher ever, Miss Moore. I'm mad she left. I only had her for 1 year.
Ice cream social.
Like, literally, like, if you had a 70% or higher on the A-Net, you got ice cream social. And I, like, loved it.
You didn't get a 70%.
I know. But this A-Net, I actually, like, didn't try at all. Like, back then, I actually cared about it. But now I'm actually starting to, like, think. And, like, why do we need to do an A-Net? Also, we have 1 minute left in this video, so let me hurry up. So, 6th grade, I had this teacher. She left in, like, after the winter break. She got on my nerves a little bit because, like, she actually, she cursed once in the school, and, like, we all heard her. She accidentally, like,
all teachers curse.
And then she left because she got fired because she was going crazy because we wasn't listening to her and stuff. And so when I got to 7th grade, which is the grade I'm in now, I don't like my science teacher, Miss O.
She your worst.
I have a lot of friends. Everybody in my class hits me for no reason, just for fun. And
Anaya?
I have A's in math class. I have an A in math class and B minus in science and ELA. And that's the end of this video. Bye!